Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, where we try to make sense of the world of business one filing at a time. And today we are looking at Parsons Corporation's latest report. Get ready for some numbers that might just make you go, huh, Parsons Corporation just dropped some quarterly results, and we are going to chop them up and see what is really going on behind the scenes. Stick around because we are decoding what these numbers actually mean for the company and for you. And hey, if you find value in these breakdowns, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join our Discord community linked down below. Alright, so what we have here is a Form 8K, which is basically a report filed with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, when companies have to announce major events that shareholders should know about. Think of it as a heads up for any big news. The main reason Parsons filed this report is to share their financial results for the quarter that ended on the 30th of September 2025. This is the really juicy part where we get to see how the company is performing financially. They announced these results through a press release on the 5th of November 2025, which is also attached to this filing. Now, the actual financial details usually live in these press releases and exhibits, so that is where we'll be digging. The report tells us that the company is revealing its financial performance. This is where we can see if they are making more money or less money and if their expenses are going up or down. These are the numbers that really tell the story of a company's health. Let's talk about what is in that press release. While I don't have the actual numbers here to pour over like I would in a full financial statement, the fact that they are filing a Form 8 specifically to announce these results means these numbers are important and likely contain significant information about their operations and financial standing. This usually means they are sharing key figures like revenue earnings or significant changes in their financial condition. What we can infer is that Parsons Corporation is providing an update on their performance in the last fiscal quarter. Investors and analysts will be looking at this to understand trends, profitability, and the general direction the company is heading. For a company like Parsons, which operates in technology-driven solutions, it is important to see how their various business segments are performing. Are their defense and intelligence segments seeing growth, or is their infrastructure segment facing challenges? These are the kinds of questions these financial results aim to answer. When we see a report like this, it is the company's way of communicating directly with the market. They are essentially saying this is how we did during this period. It is our job as investors or observers to then dissect these numbers and see if they align with expectations, or if there are any surprises. A good quarter might mean increased investor confidence and a higher stock price, while a bad quarter can have the opposite effect. Looking at Parsons Corporation, they are known for providing technology solutions in defense, intelligence, and infrastructure. So understanding their financial results means understanding the market dynamics they operate within. For example, if there is increased government spending on defense, then we might expect their defense segment to show strong results. Conversely, if there are delays in major infrastructure projects, then that segment might be lagging. This particular filing is focused on the results themselves, meaning the core financial performance. It is not detailing a merger or an acquisition or a change in leadership, but rather the ongoing operational financial health of the company. These are the bread and butter reports that give us a consistent pulse check on a business. Now let's consider the broader picture. Companies like Parsons often have a long-term strategy, and these quarterly reports are checkpoints to see if they are on track. Are they investing in research and development effectively? Are their cost management strategies working? Are they able to secure new contracts and projects? The numbers in that press release are the evidence that helps us answer these questions. We are essentially looking for trends. Is the revenue growing year over year? Are their profits expanding or contracting? Are they managing their debt levels responsibly? These insights are crucial for long-term investment decisions or simply for understanding the competitive landscape. A company that consistently meets or exceeds its financial targets is often a sign of strong management and a solid business model. So while this 8K filing itself is a procedural document, the information it points to in that press release is where the real story lies. It is the company's scorecard for the quarter. Imagine a sports team reporting their stats after a game. This is the corporate equivalent. We want to know who scored, how many points were conceded, and what the final score is. This report also includes a section for exhibits where the press release is attached and often a cover page in an interactive data format. This is helpful for data analysis, but the core insight comes from understanding the financial narrative presented within the press release itself. Now, based on the information available in this filing, we can start to form an opinion about Parsons Corporation's current standing. A key takeaway from this filing is that Parsons is committed to transparency by promptly reporting its financial results. This is generally a positive sign for investors who value clear communication. While we don't have specific numbers to dissect, a report like this indicates a focus on financial discipline and operational execution. We would be looking for evidence of sustainable growth and profitability. Significant increases in revenue would suggest successful project execution and market penetration. Conversely, a decline in profits might signal challenges in cost management or market demand. Risks for a company like Parsons could include economic downturns that affect infrastructure spending or shifts in government defense priorities. Opportunities might involve emerging technologies or expanding into new geographic markets. The financial results will provide clues as to how well they are navigating these factors. For instance, if they are showing strong performance in emerging areas and solid cost controls, we can assess their resilience and potential for future growth. In conclusion, Parsons Corporation is providing its stakeholders a regular update on its financial well-being through this 8K and its accompanying press release. It is this information that allows us to gauge their progress and make informed judgments about their trajectory. The real value is not in the filing itself, but in the diligence and financial reporting it represents. Alright, that is our breakdown of this Parsons Corporation filing. What is your take on the importance of these quarterly updates? Do you think companies share enough or too much information? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If this got you thinking, hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.